So let's get you out the door to Jim Stratman and photojournalist Paul Landers, who are navigating a lot of things behind the scenes. You're live at the Nichols bus compound this morning, and it's going to be a busy day.
Yeah, Jim, for everybody, especially those bus drivers.
You can say that again, Grace and Eric, and it is starting early this morning for these bus drivers. They have been preparing for the last couple of weeks, making sure that they're doing their runs, getting those down pat, so that they are ready to go when day one hits. You can see we're out at the Nichols compound. Lights flashing in my face back here because those drivers are here. The buses are getting ready to roll out. Sure, there's going to be a lot of people out there getting their kids over to the bus stops this morning. Going to be some questions as well, and those are questions that may be valid. A little bit, some concerns perhaps about some of those parents, but there are answers that you can end up getting. Those coming a lot from JCPSFirstDay.com, which is now a perfect segue to bring in Mark Hebert from JCPS. We were just talking a little bit about JCPSFirstDay.com. That is a website where pretty much if you have a question about first day of school, that's where you go.
There's lots of information on JCPSFirstDay.com, and we want to encourage parents, if you haven't done so already, you should have done so by now, but go to, if you got a bus rider, go to Bus Teller. Bus Teller, that's on that JCPSFirstDay.com webpage. Go to Bus Teller, and you can click on it, put your kid's name in there, and it'll show you where their bus stop is, what bus number they have, and what time they should be there to pick up your child.
Gotcha. We were talking a little bit earlier, too, Mark, about how there have been a lot of weeks of preparation leading up to today. What is the feeling, I guess, with you all at the district office about what today is going to look like, especially from a transportation standpoint?
There's really a lot of confidence about the way today is going to go. Now, are there any issues that are going to happen during the day? Absolutely.
It's the first day of school.
It's the first day of school. There are going to be glitches. There, as we've talked about before, there's going to be kids who are not going to go to the right bus stop or not know where their bus stop is, or go to the wrong bus, or perhaps not get off the bus at the right stop when they're headed home. So there's going to be issues.
Yeah.
But I think for the most part, I think we're very confident. The bus drivers have been practicing for 2 weeks now. Their routes, they've come back and said, hey, I can't make a right turn here. This stop isn't going to work. My route's too long. So we made all those changes and adjustments. So I think we're feeling pretty good, and I think the bus drivers are feeling really good about today.
And that's the important part, especially this morning, as those students get ready to head out to the bus stops. Eric and Grace will be back with more first day of school coverage coming up here in just a little bit on GMK.
All right, and from one of the hardest working men on morning television to one of the hardest working digital teams in business, we've got all of this information broken down for you in our JCPS Back to School Guide at WHAS11.com.